Hello and welcome, people of the internet. My name is JakeDragon7, and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. So, previous episode, we took on 2 Daredevil Comets, as well as a couple missions, scattered around, including a Hurley mission. And today, we're going to be starting off with a Comet as per usual. But again, we're doing a different type of Comet today as opposed to purple. This time, we're tackling a speedy Comet. So, Sandblast Speedrun. Trying to remember this one. Okay, hopefully this won't be too difficult. Yeah, hopefully I won't have to spend too much time on this. Hoping to do another episode where I can collect 4 stars, but you know, obviously that depends in part on my skill. And I guess my hard drive space, but skill is a factor. So okay. Alright then, 4 more minutes. Let's go. Feeling as per usual, I may not be able to commentate this as much as some of the other missions. So forgive me if my commentary for this is a little bit lackluster. But again, you know, I'm kind of trying to beat this. Let's go then. Alright, now cross, grab that. Really, I don't want to have to take more than 2 trips around this, but fuck. Well, I already do. You know, it looks like it's a fuck. Okay, now I have to take like at least probably 3 more. Knowing me. That was really bad. I didn't even get a single fucking one. Okay, fine. That's really bad. Oh my god, I almost missed it. Okay, I'm really fucking up here. It's not setting a good tone for the rest of this. Oh! Jesus Christ. That was really bad. I think I may have fucked myself. Okay! Finally! I have a feeling I actually did that quicker on the regular version of this mission. Wait. Okay. Wow. Here we go. Let's go. Alright, 2 minutes. It's go time. Okay, so I should talk about all the enemies here, which is going to make this much less of a pain in the ass, but still some, still a pain in the ass because time limits and fuck! Ugh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Well then, I will meet you guys back on that planet. This is not off to a good start. Okay, so luckily for me, I'm doing a bit better time-wise at the moment. Just gotta be really careful this time to not die. Okay, good. Didn't do that. Kind of taking a lot of risks here, but I don't know. I get pretty paranoid about time a lot of the time, so I'm just trying to make sure I actually don't, run out of time. Okay. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Now, remember, this section does give you a decent amount of time to, get to the other side, so hopefully, we won't, well, I won't royally fuck this up. Here's hoping. Okay. Let's go. Okay. And alright. Good. that should be it then. Alright, and with a minute to spare, actually. Even more than a minute. Yeah, time, I think, okay. So time limits, as I stated before in a previous episode of the series, I don't hate them, as long as there's enough time to actually do it. They just can freak me out sometimes, because, I don't know, I just have that issue with time. I get really paranoid about being late for things and stuff, so... Yeah, time limits kinda stress me out a little bit, but hey, you know what? What's a good game without a little bit of stressing out? Hold up. Just to make sure there don't happen to be any more comets, because I have a feeling that'll probably happen. Okay, actually, I really should have done the opposite. Okay, so basically, we're going to head up to the engine room next. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to also feed the Hungry Luma, which should actually be about half of what we need. Pretty good. And gee, okay, I can't even do a simple wall jump. Just, this is going great. 31 episodes in, I can't even do a simple wall jump. Great work, Jake. Okay. So yeah, we'll see. 519, I believe this takes 1,000. So, theory, yeah, we're actually already over halfway done with this. Now, of course, the previous one took quite a while. But, you know. It's a good start, I guess. No, I'm thinking right now we will go to Gold Leaf. I guess we'll go to Gold Leaf. So I believe we did just go to Sea Slide a bit more recently, and I suppose I probably should try to trigger Comet in Gold Leaf, because I have yet to do a Comet level here, and I assume there will be a few Comet levels. There should be a Cosmic Race, because there wasn't Honey Hive. It'll probably be a purple coin mission, because again, Honey Hive. Rains of Pores. Okay, so this is actually a mini boss level. I guess it's just a boss level. It's not really a mini boss. So we actually fought something like this, I believe, in Deep Dark already. Yeah, it's not a particularly difficult level. Of course, just some water mechanics. So I believe they throw. I forget they throw. I'm pretty sure they do. Use a bee mushroom at some points. That's going to make that a little bit tricky because obviously, you know, bees hate water. No fun facts with Italians, I guess. I don't think I ever talked about that on this channel. Suppose I will, because it's a pretty interesting thing. So basically, I used to have I used to hate giving presentations in class. So I was quite upset when I found out in 6th grade that we had to do, a little bit upset at least, that we had to do this presentation on a country in Europe. A really huge deal, but again, I have like some social anxiety, so I didn't really like giving presentations. I just kind of wasn't always really a fan of my work, I guess. So what I decided to do for that project, to try to alleviate that social anxiety, was I decided that when I presented it, I was going to have as much fun with it as possible. So to do that, and to keep everything, I guess, not, you know, too vulgar, I don't think I was really too much like that in 6th grade. Probably it was, actually. Besides the point, though, I basically turned the entire thing into this dumb TV show called Fun Facts with Italians. Because, fun fact in Italian, yes, I am in fact Italian. Kind of. Let's say I'm not really from Italy, but I have some Italian blood, so that's cool. So it basically turned into this thing, Fun Facts with Italians, and I basically treated the entire thing like it was a scam. Yeah, that was just kind of a thing, and then I ended up, because a lot of my friends liked it, I kind of kept doing that throughout most of middle school for a lot of my projects, presentations. And my teachers are pretty chill with it, so that was always fun. And wow, I just barely escaped that water there. Okay. So yeah, obviously we kind of have to avoid the water. Because again, bees hate water. Makes about as much sense as my life does. Yeah, and motherfucker. Well, that put a damper on my day. Not really. That's still, it's a minor inconvenience. But for me, a minor inconvenience is not a minor inconvenience. It makes me reconsider my entire life and all of my life decisions. Excuse me while I go drink battery acid. which, yes, is actually a thing I say now. See, people will often tell each other to drink bleach. I think that's just too severely overdone. I personally think it's a lot more fun to tell someone to drink battery acid. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Fuck. And well, I actually made it that time, of course. Alright. So now, once this actually decides to do a thing, here we are. This is the boss of this area, I guess. So basically, again, we did do something very similar to this in Deep Dark, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, we just have to, you know, avoid his bubbles so we don't lose the bee mushroom, don't land in the spikes, and avoid that rain cloud because, again, more water. So overall, this fight isn't really that difficult. It's pretty much just to avoid the water. Actually, I believe... Wait. Okay, so that actually allows you to get up there without the use of the bee shroom. Oh my god. And there we go, okay. So yeah, not a very difficult fight, especially if you have the bee mushroom. It's really not difficult. It shouldn't take you that long. It's okay, I guess. I mean, not horrible. It's just underwhelming. I think underwhelming is a really good word to describe that. And there's another fight like that in Toy Time. I don't know if we already did that. I feel like we may have. I feel like we went really far in Toy Time, but at the same time I don't remember doing that fight there. Unless the only other one was in Deep Dark, because I know we did that. Whatever, enough rambling, I guess. What am I talking about? This channel can never have enough rambling. Yeah, so, actually, you know what? Well, you know what? It wouldn't hurt. Okay then, Cosmic Comet in orbit. Again, I'm quite happy to be tackling other stars other than purple comets, because it was really getting tiring to me to constantly have 2 purple coin missions every single episode, and just constantly playing them and failing them because they take so freaking long. So yeah, now we can kind of, you know, do something different for a change. I'm just gonna tell you, yes, I'm recording this right after the previous episode, and I may record one more after this. I'm not certain about that, but, you know, might as well. I mean, I'm having fun right now, enjoying this. I mean, I guess I got a little salty the last mission because of how many times I fucked up that bee thing, but, you know. Oh, god damn it. Of course I would do that. Why do we even try to do that shortcut thing? And, okay, well. I'm kind of too focused on the race to actually collect the star bits right now. And he almost fucked me up there, didn't he? Okay, well. Oh god, I am screwing this up royally. Obviously, I don't really want to... Okay then, so it's not really that difficult. I mean, you saw how far behind I was at one point, and like how much I kept screwing up, but even still I managed to win, so really, it's not that bad. You should really not have much trouble on that mission. Yeah, just always nice. It's always nice to have something that's a bit more, laid back in a way. Or just, you know, not ball busting. So, we'll tackle one more for this episode, and yeah, we'll have to leave it at that, I suppose. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any other comets available at the moment. Now, I guess... Let's see here. So obviously the garden is the most far behind, so I guess I can do something there. On the one hand, I didn't want to tackle the garden, but on the other, I kind of feel like tackling something in the bedroom would be nice. Although, I suppose I can always do that next episode. I'll just have to keep that in mind. So yeah, we're going to tackle this final mission in Dreadnought, which I believe may actually be a rematch with the Topman tribe. I could be wrong about that, but I believe it's actually the case. So, let's see if I'm actually right about that. Well, okay, technically we've done more in Multi-Molten, and I feel like again, we did do an extra combat in Deep Dark, so we're going to finish up everything in Dreadnought for now. And again, I feel like Deep Dark is one of those galaxies I've been going to a lot recently, along with kind of Dusty Dune at first. Okay, yeah, Revenge of the Topman Tribe. So I was actually right about that. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of comets pop up in the garden soon. Well, the same thing's probably true for the engine room, too. And saying that reminded me of, Adventure Time. Of, Stakes. Very good miniseries. May I just say. For a while, I kinda didn't watch Adventure Time. But recently, I've kinda gotten into watching it a bit more. It's a really good series. I think what always kind of kept me away from that is that I really don't like the writing. I shouldn't exactly say it. I don't like the sort of slang used in the show. I mean, yeah, it gives the show personality, I guess. It's just, I'm not personally a huge fan of it. It kind of just puts me off a little bit. What I like about the show is the lore. The lore of that show is very good. And most of the characters are good in of themselves. It's just the way they talk often bothers me. I'm particularly a fan of the Ice King and Marceline and like their backstory. It's the main reason when I kind of heard about the backstory they had. It's the main reason I started watching the show. And then when they developed Marceline's backstory further in Stakes, and then all the other stuff they've done with Simon, really does make it a damn good show. That's actually kind of a spoiler. Well, probably not. I'm assuming at this point you all probably know about Simon. Even if you don't really watch the show that much, you've probably heard about it. That's besides the point, though. Just, you know, something to talk about, I guess. But yeah. Also, if it doesn't make sense that would just pop into my mind randomly when talking about an area that's called the Garden, you have to actually watch Stakes to understand it, but those of you who have seen it probably understand why I thought of it. Well, maybe. That or you just think I'm absolutely insane, which, I mean, fair enough. I mean, there are some times when I just have to take a look at myself and ask whether or not I've eaten meth in the past 24 hours. And, okay, good, I did the same thing twice. I mean, I basically did, but I didn't die that time, so that's fun. Also, yes, before you go in the comments, God, I can't say these two words. Before you go in the comments and ask, if I really did mean eating meth, yes, I did mean that I have to ask myself whether or not I ate meth. Not smoked it, ate it. You just gotta ask the real question sometimes. No, I think that would have been a great debate topic during the election. Maybe people, maybe things would have seemed a little bit better if we had talked about whether or not people should eat meth. I mean, who knows? It's a really fun thing to talk, eating meth. Everybody loves it. Even those who don't. Sometimes I just do these things, and I can still ask whether or not I've been eating meth, because it really does feel like I've been eating meth. Although I feel like I would also feel a lot shittier than the way I feel. Okay, Mario, thank you. Well, thank you. That's definitely what I wanted to do there. No, that's not why. Okay, though, so yeah. And, oh god. Yeah, again, not a tough boss still. Although, I am kind of messing up a little bit, but, that's because I'm just a complete dipshit. So, we can just ignore that. On the overall, though, yeah, this fight, just like the previous one, is not particularly difficult, so nothing to really worry about here. It's easy, it's easy. I mean, look at that, that's easy. And hopefully, because I'm assuming there's gonna be a Daredevil for this, hopefully that won't be that difficult. So wait, you know what, if I sing this, there'll probably be the Daredevil for that, and then I'll probably be, I'm gonna assume a Speedy Comet. I believe there was a Speedy Comet in Battle Rock, so that makes sense. And 100 stars! So yes, we finally hit the 100 star mark. But we still have 20 more stars to collect. And we're going to continue with that goal in the next episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. So, if you guys all found some form of enjoyment out of this episode, if you did, maybe leave a like, and maybe even subscribe to see some of my future content, including the rest of the series. This should be running for about, I'd say, 6 more episodes. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Maybe my prediction's right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it'll be 7 more episodes. Who the fuck knows? I just hope to see you guys all in the future. Bye!